Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing Act 2, Don, I believe it was, Prince Juan's case, and we're going to decide on where to go first in our investigation. Last time we went to the La Conciergerie, we could go to Le Canard Joyeux, we could go back there, Palais de Justice, that's not going to cost us a day. The Palais de Louvre or Les Halles. The Halles market is popular among all shoppers, no matter their class, or their wealth. I guess we could go there and talk to the flower girl that gave him the poisoned rose, presumably. The pair arrive at Les Halles market. Vendors and buskers, what does that mean? Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeois and peasants all bustle around place to place. Prince Juan said that he met a flower girl here. I don't even know. I'm just going to say I think he said her name was. There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her? I think so. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself, so we should probably act with a tact and finesse. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Flower Lady, we would like a word, blah blah blah. Tact, Sparrowson, tact, we've been over this. Oh. Good day, messieurs. Are you interested in purchasing a flower? Yes, I wish to purchase a rose from milady. I'm afraid that I am out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. Perhaps you would be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead? That doesn't look like a chrysanthemum. 'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden. Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and has said dumb things ever since. Hey! Let me introduce myself. I am Jayjay Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Sine? That's right, Catherine Marie Sine. I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt. How did you know? I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that a rose I sold was used as a murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me. The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads, so do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? Business is slow. Please ask away. Who bought that last rose? Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to? The person who bought the rose? I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox. Sounds like our Juan. I met him around a week ago on the 6th. We talked for a little while about the usual things, you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty. Oh, why's that? Well, actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling. Pressure her. Mademoiselle, it just so happens that we're defending this particular fox in the Court d'Assises. If you have anything to say that could prove his innocence, now would be the time to let us know. I'm sorry, messieurs, I can't. Wait, Mademoiselle Sine, wait up. Damn. Nice display of tact and finesse, Falcon. You scared her off. Shut up, Sparrowson. I'm trying my best. The Swan obviously knows something crucial about the case. We need to get to the bottom of whatever it is. Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know, why don't we try to acting with a little more tact and finesse next time? Hush. Well, that was a failure. Let's go to the Palais de Louvre. Let's see. Palais de Louvre has become a world-famous hub for artists, scholars, and historians.
That's where the murder took place.
Oh, excusez-moi. Falcon and Sparrowson make their way to the Place du Carrousel, I guess, the courtyard just north of the Louvre Grande Galerie. That's the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear it's smaller than how I remember it. That's the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up the road. What? No way! Why are there two? Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he damn well pleases. Well, well, well. I never expected to see you here, JJ. Arrogant voice. Good day, Severine. Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant? Fine, fine. Severine, this is Sparrowson, my assistant. Sparrowson, this is Severine Cocorico, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris. Oh, are you two old school friends or something? More like arch rivals. Please, JJ, I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions did you get humiliated terribly. I'm amazed a failing bird brain like you is still able to get clients. Actually, Severine, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I am currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less. The Prince of Spain? Juan Querido? Well, well, this is quite an amusing coincidence. Don't tell me. Correct, I am the prosecutor for the very same case. It is a pity that the Spanish prince will indubitably hang. But I suppose that is what he gets for hiring a bird brain to present him. Don't call me a bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Severine. Tisk. One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Voltaire. Uh-oh, he's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, make a witty retort. Huh? Oh, yeah. I am reverend, you are glued. Don't agree with what you say. A witty saying proves nothing. A witty saying proves nothing. Voltaire. Oh! Haha. Very good, JJ. A worthy riposte. But enough talk. Sorry, I switched my accents. Enough talk. If your messieurs would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ? Sparrowson? I'll see you two in court! Ugh, I can't stand that guy. He didn't seem like a bit of a cockerel. He did seem like a bit of a cockerel. But is it true what he said? You know that he tranced you in court 5 times? I can't deny it. Severin has a reputation as ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me. But this time will be different, right? I hope so. I know so, for you see, I stole this annotated map of the Louvre out of Cocorico's pocket when he was busy rattling off Voltaire quotes. Sparrowson, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, actually. I swear you were standing 3 meters away from the whole time. You tall birds are so busy with your heads in your clouds that you don't ever notice a small folk running around your feet. Pinching Cocorico's pocket was like taking candy from a very tall baby. Let's take a closer look. I see, this map shows the entire Louvre, Louvre area, everything from from Tuileries to the Rue de Louvre, most convenient. We're currently standing here in the Palais du Carrousel, and those penned-in arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage, which means that the king first went here through the Salle de Tibri, and then here into the Grande Galerie where the murder occurred. Didn't Prince Juan say that he spent the morning in the Tuileries garden? That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here. Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first? Let's start with the Tuileries Garden. Oh no! Our feather-headed friends wander through the immaculately maintained Tuileries Garden. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar face picking up litter by a tree line. Hey, Falcon, doesn't that groundskeeper over there look familiar? Yeah, now that I'm looking at him, he does look a lot like that photographer. What's his name? Robitio Rubinio, Bono Beghetto, Salador Serenato. Robitio Rubinio. Robitio Rubinio? Did someone call me? Oh, it's you. The lawyers who don't appreciate a masterful photograph when they see it. It's good to see that you gave up on your artsy dreams to pursue the most grounded career of groundskeeping. Hey, I'm not doing this willingly. I was given community service for committing perjury. Can you believe that? They gave me an esteemed photographer community service. Me! Yeah, I can believe that. Perjury is somewhat serious. You should be thankful that you got off without jail time. You sound just like that righteous Judge Maxime. So, did you two want to ask me something, or are you just here to gawp? Personally, I was just gawping. Actually, I do have a couple of questions, if you don't mind, Monsieur Rubinio. Have you met Prince Juan? I don't suppose you've bumped into a Spanish fox who goes by the name of Prince Juan, have you? A Spanish fox? No, I've never met anyone like that. If this is about the assassination attempt on the king, then you're asking the wrong person. I only started working here today. I see. Was there anything else you wanted? How's the groundskeeping going? So, how's that new groundskeeping job working out? Terrible! Tourists are pigs, sometimes literally. Look at this rubbish I found. Beer bottles, tin cans, apple cores. And look what I picked up this by the west entrance, a book page. A whole book I could understand, but a single page? What kind of blithering moron loses just one page? Wait a moment. May I take a closer look at that, monsieur? Don Quixote. That's a page from Don Quixote. May I take it off your hands, monsieur? Sure. What's it worth to you? What's it worth? It's trash. It's literally worthless. Then I suppose I'll be destroying it as per my duties. All right. I suppose you deserve a little compensation for your trouble. How about you give me the page and I'll get your photo in the Louvre. I'll speak with Judge Maxime. I'll put in a good word and might be able to get your sentence reduced. Really? You'll do that for me? Thank you, monsieur. I would really appreciate that. Here, take the page. Page 44 of El Genioso Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha has been added to your evidence folder. Did you want to ask something else? That's all. Just a second. That's all. Well, I'll let you get back to your work, Monsieur Rubinio. Stop with my water glass. Tabitha, jeez. Sorry. Let's go to the Palais du Carousel. Are we all done here? No, not yet. I thought we, if that was a place to inspect. The Grande Galerie. Ah, thanks. Tabitha's being a little bitch. Here we go. Here we are, the Grande Galerie, the murder room. I believe the murder occurred right under the new painting. I see hundreds of paintings. Which one is the new one? I haven't the foggiest. We will have to ask someone. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Excuse me, monsieur. You look like you know your Mona Lisas from your Last Suppers. I don't want any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. Nope, he's definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. Oh, hi. Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January? The one the king came to visit? Oh, yeah, I can help you with that. It's the piece right behind you. Ooh, my. Ah, I see. It's a painting of the king himself. It looks like a picture with a loon's head on it. But I know it's not a loon. That's one noble-looking... Oh, penguin. That's one noble-looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon? What do I think? Well, I'm no art critic, but... It's subtle and nuanced. The careful brushstrokes, the pre-Raphaelite soft tones, and the subliminal use of light. This is constructed, nuanced work. It's an evocative painting that alludes to a forgotten era. You said a lot of words, but I'm not sure if I'm any closer to knowing your opinion. I'm getting the impression that you messers aren't regulars at art galleries. No, we're a right pair of Philistines. Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never even been to the Middle East. Ha 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 ha. Then I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt. That's right. We're actually hoping we could ask you a couple of questions about what you saw. Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't even see anything. But, I have a friend who might be able to help you out. What is this? RNM Associates, the House of Renard Volpes, private investigator. Thank you, but I don't normally deal with these gray area of the law types. No, please give this guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before, and I'm sure he can do the same for you. Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep hold of the card. We appreciate the kind of help in any case. It's no trouble. R&M business card has been added to your evidence folder. Thank you for your time, monsieur. Is there anything else we can do here? Well, ideally, we would turn the whole Grande Galerie upside down in our hunt for evidence. But that's not possible with so many people around. We should probably just move to another room. Okay, we only have the salle du type. So this is the salle du type. If I understand Cocorico's notes correctly, this is the room the king and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grande Galerie. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anybody around to interrogate. Interview? Right, interview. Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should take the opportunity to do a little snooping. What would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence will be in the Grande Galerie where the murder took place. Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grande Galerie with a fine-toothed comb. But I bet the numbskull Inspector Voliardi didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might be a murder weapon just under our beaks. Your logic seems a little questionable, but I couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. Select an area to examine. A shiny copper urn. I guess it was used for carrying water, or for cremated remains. Probably not both at the same time. It smells good. Don't sniff the exhibit, Sparrowson. No, really, this urn smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey. You poor thing, you're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by a bakery on your way back to the office? Don't patronize me, Falcon. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can feel it. Now you're touching the exhibit? That's definitely a no-no. See? Look what I found in the urn. Put that down, Sparrowson. It's someone's old rubbish. No, look, it's a chocolate wrapper. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark, 70%, 80% cocoa. Belgian in origin. The level of wrapper crumpling and the firmness of the chocolate residue indicates that this was discarded just a few days ago. Yes, I am certain. The chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder. Mon Dieu, Sparrowson, you deduced all that from smelling the wrapper? Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it. That won't be necessary. Sparrowson, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you'd be the world's greatest detective. If only all evidence was edible. So do you have any idea which shop this chocolate was purchased from? That might help us track down the person who consumed it. No, there's no possible way we could know that. I suppose we will just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore. Interesting, because I can see Lander's Hagelslack Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper. Well, you can't blame a bird for trying. Chocolate wrapper has been added to your evidence folder. Select an area to examine. I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium? Maybe it's just a decorative piece. It's a Roman doorstop. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so the doorstops had to be similarly large in order to stay in place. I don't think that's right. My uncle's a Roman historian. Trust me. What's this? These columns have been designed to look Roman. I think the style is Ionic. It's not Ionic, Falcon. Iony is when a character says something but the reader knows it means something completely different. That's not... Never mind. Just a second. I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze. How much do you think they are worth? I don't know, 300 francs apiece at least. What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession. I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparrowson. Who said anything about archaeology? I'm going to become a museum robber. Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick. This is some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet. Don't be so ignorant, Falcon. This is a sacred Mesopotamian artifact, gifted to Emperor Hadrian for his victory at Euphrates in 123 AD. Stop making stuff up. You and I both know nothing about Mesopotamia. All right, you got me. This could be a hippo's chamber pot for all I know. One more column. A supporting column. It's holding the roof up. If the column were truly supportive, it wouldn't hold the roof up. It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time. I think that's it. Yep. We're done here, for now at least. We can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose, so where to next? I think that's it. Are we all done here? Yep, let's go. Yep, let's take a move. Let's make a move. Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something. A new day.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I keep yawning.
Let's see, I don't know how many more days we have left, but let's go to the Chocolate Emporium. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Launder Hagelslack's Chocolate Emporium, the finest Belgian chocolate shop in all of Paris. His music is so funny. I am Launder Hagelslack, the founder and owner of this establishment.
I am Jayjay Falcon, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur.
Oh, lawyers! Very fancy. I must say that I once dreamed of being a lawyer, but, well, circumstances wouldn't allow it. It's a funny story, you see. When I was a young boy, I befriended the son of a Hungarian attorney.
Falcon, you have to help me. What is it? It's the smell, Falcon. It's overpowering me. It's demanding that I lay waste to the shop. For pity's sake, restrain yourself, Sparrowson.
Oh, but I am rambling, aren't I? So are you messers here to buy some chocolate?
Yes! No. We're actually here on business, monsieur.
Business?
First things first, we believe that this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct?
Oh, yes. This is indeed the trademark Hagelslag wrapper for genuine Belgian Hagelslag chocolate. This was almost certainly bought from this very establishment.
Very good. With this established, there is something else we wish to ask Monsieur Hagelslag. Who bought this piece of chocolate? Can you tell us who bought the chocolate that was contained in this wrapper, Monsieur Hagelslag? Blah, blah, blah.
I am afraid not, messieurs. Not just because of matters of confidentiality, although that is a factor, you understand, but because I couldn't possibly know that.
I thought elephants never forgot.
My memory is impeccable, messieurs, but you must understand that I have dozens of customers a day. There are hundreds of people who could have potentially bought this particular item.
So your memory is good, but you need further information. If we were to give you a description, the name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you?
Oh, yes, that I could probably do, messieurs.
Let me think. Who to ask about? Oh, obviously we have to ask
Monsieur Broguil.
No.
Oh, it's the Satine and Gam baby.
He's the flamboyant. I thought they said flamboy. Flamboyant Prince of Spain. Who's this? Oh, Major Howell. Oh great, we have so many more people to investigate. Is it the prince? Have you ever served Juan Corrido, the Prince of Spain?
A Prince of Spain? No, monsieur.
Well, that's good to hear. Our clue would have turned into a dead end if our own client turned out to be the chocolate fiend.
I did once serve a princess from Mali, if that is any help. You see, I met the girl while hiking through the Himalayas.
Please stop. Let me think. Who to ask about? This guy? Maybe we don't have enough information yet. Have you ever served a porcupine art aficionado named Eric Pork?
No, monsieur.
Let me think. Who to ask about? It couldn't be her. Have you ever served a flower-selling swan named Catherine Marie?
No, monsieur.
What are you thinking, Falcon? I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. If she were the chocolate fiend, then our investigation would have become much simpler. But since she's not...
Messieurs, I am growing tired of these endless inquiries. Mayhaps you should come back another day.
You know, Falcon, it's possible that we just haven't encountered the chocolate fiend yet. Rather than coming back every day and making aimless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind.
You might have a point, Sparrowson. Thank you for your time, Monsieur Hagelslag. We shall return when our investigation has progressed a little. Any time, messieurs. Any time, messieurs.
Ah. Oh, that's right. R&M Associates. And it doesn't cost us a day to go there.
Oh, customers!
Oh my gosh! Hello? Is this the office of Renard Volpes?
Ah! It's you too.
Mousy, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is where I work. See? R&M, Renard and Mousy. Monsieur Renard Volpes and I carry out all sorts of investigations together.
I'm very confused.
All right, all together. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Volpes who chooses which cases to take on. I see. Well, then can we speak with Monsieur Volpes? Oh, I'm afraid that it won't be possible. See, Monsieur Volpes is on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England.
England?
But he is set to return in a week or two. Maybe you can come back then.
That's no good to us. Our case will be over by then. There's nothing to be done about it. I suppose we'll have to come back later. Oh, that's why it doesn't cost us a day. Let's go here. Oh, sorry, another yawn.
Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking.
I'm not here to drink, Sparrowson, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If we wish to learn more about the Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions.
Oh, that's pretty good thinking.
Ah, you two are back. Are you feeling any better, Falcon? Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Quaniel. That's great to hear, hun. Will it be the usual? No, I'm back to investigative work today, so I've got to keep sharp.
We wanted to know if you've seen a Prince of Spain around here recently.
A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed, hun, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeois. You can forget about seeing a member of royalty. That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons. Feel free. The old regulars Rufus and Paol are playing cards in the attic, same as always. But we get all sorts of colorful characters in the drinking room. I bet if you rattled enough cages, you would find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know. Thank you, madam. Let's see where to start. If I select entrance, I bet I'll just say, do you want to leave? Yep, no, not yet. Not just yet. So there I was, in the grand lands of 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I had been pursuing this set of footprints for an hour. I was getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it! It was a boar, a big stupid boar, completely oblivious to its existence. I readied my gun. I carefully took aim. Then bam!
You shot it?
No, it was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot.
Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Minan went the same way.
That's what I thought. But when I went to take a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth.
Whoa, it was rabid?
Possible, but I don't think so. I remember reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symptom of poisoning. Oh. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone.
Good call. Who wants to deal with tainted meat?
Excusez-moi, messieurs. Yes, can I help you?
Yes.
You say that the beast you are tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us further details? Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid. Well, what do you think caused it? Well, I guess that it ate something bad. I saw some of that poisonous plant around Wolf's Bane. I think they call it. But really, I have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me. Ask about Prince Juan.
Excuse me, monsieur.
What is it? I don't suppose you've seen a Juan Corrido around here. He's a Spanish royalty. Foxy fellow, swanky hat, calls everyone senor. That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall seeing anyone like that, Piero?
I ain't a clue.
Sorry, missers, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Well, what can you tell us about the Spanish royal family? Do we look like walking encyclopedias or something? Rock?
I'm afraid my compadre has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm your man. But Spanish royalty, that sounds like a question to be answered at a library, monsieur, not a tavern.
A library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieur. Let's give them some peace. Card room.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry, another yawn. These two are just morphing into their chairs.
Come on, Paol. Just one more game of Jacques Noir.
Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is.
Please, I'll even let you deal this time.
The answer's no, Rufus. I am skint. If you want to play cards, you will have to ask someone else.
Fine, I'll ask that big fellow. Excuse me, monsieur.
Yes, you, monsieur.
Would you care to play some Jacques Noir?
Sure.
Absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur.
Very well, then.
Do you know how to play?
Nope.
Nope, I'm not familiar with Sego and Tapterock. Oh, this is much better than those silly games. Let me tell you how it works. I have a deck of cards with values between 1 and 11. I'll deal you one card at a time. If you hit 21, you win. I give you 5 francs.
5 francs? That seems a little steep.
This is a man's game, monsieur. Only children gamble over petty sous. Besides, higher stakes make for a more exciting game, right?
I suppose so. Oh, it's a minigame. So this is like blackjack. Oh, I see, 'cause Jacques Noir. Blackjack. Okay. So that's a 1.
Hit me. Hit me. Hurt me. Hurt me.
Stand. I win! I always was good at blackjack.
Well played, monsieur. Here's your payout. Shall we have another round?
Sure. Yep, deal me in.
Absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur.
I like blackjack. Go for 21.
Hurt me. Hurt me. Hurt me. Hit me. Hit me.
Oh, I lose.
Now, unlucky, monsieur. Most unfortunate. Shall we have another round?
Actually, what is in my wallet? 59 francs, wow. No, I'm done.
No, I think we're done. Maybe another day, monsieur. I understand. Feel free to come back any time.
Oh, so it's only good for that. Are you ready to hit the road?
Yep, let's go.
Yep, let's make a move. Strike a pose. Occasionally, special cinematic scenes marked by an exclamation mark will pop up on the map screen. These cinematic scenes are only available for one day before disappearing, but they can take no time to visit. Their viewing is entirely optional. Okay, so... Oh! Le Loup? What's that?
A storm is brewing, my brother.
Word of the royal assassination attempt has spread. The proletariats grow confident. Their bourgeoisie are cowering. It won't be long before we have rioting. And then, la revolution. Viva la Viva la revolution. Interesting. So I think that's enough for today. Next time